Okay, so this is the collection as it is at the moment. It's a bit unorganized because I'm just after putting everything kind of on the shelf today, but I'll go through the parts of it that I have somewhat organized in the room. At the moment, these shelves are going to be empty for a while. I have no idea what I'm going to put up there. And in here is a bookcase that's going to get books tomorrow because I'm going to take them out of their boxes. On that wall there, we're going to be hanging this, which is my Matrix poster that's been signed by the Wachowskis. So I'll be hanging it there, and possibly up over here or over there. The TV's going to be going there. I haven't got that yet, but probably over here somewhere. We're going to be hanging that picture I have there. So at the moment it's just Blu-rays in the first column, totally disorganized, and then all the way down till we get to this shelf, and then we kind of start with the 4Ks and all the way down. So yes sir, down to the bottom there, and all the way through, all the way over to Stranger Things. And on the bottom shelf there we have more about, including this one which I got when it came out, which is the, sorry I'm doing this one-handed, which is the 4K of Kimi no Kawa, Not Your Name. I have yet to open it. I've actually been I bought it for about $100. It was about 90 something euro at the time. I got it imported in from PlayAsia. Took about 2 months to come in, but I haven't yet opened it, but I already have it on Blu-ray, so I don't know if I will. I don't want it to lose value. I don't think I have anything that really pops out here. As I have the Harry Potter box set, I have the Christopher Nolan box set. I'm just using Alfred Hitchcock here, just more as just to hold everything up. Other stuff like the Hunger Games films, the John Wick trilogy, Watchmen. I got the Steelbook of Valerian that also has the it also has the 3D edition. I actually thought the film was really good in 3D. Anything on the bottom? Hacksaw Ridge, the Blade Runner one, First Man, Black Hawk Down, Planet Earth 2, which is a fantastic Blu-ray. If anyone wants to show off what their TV, 4K TV can do, I recommend getting that just purely for the opening 10 minutes. Also, that's a fantastic film to watch in 4K. Blu-ray runners, we've got more down here. We have the, sorry the light's not the best, Citizen Kane, we have Harry Potter, The Godfather, Vice of Spaghetti Westerns, just really the Hobbits, the Lord of the Ring films. It's my knees cracking. The Inbetweeners, Valkyrie, King's Speech, Mandy, which is a fantastic film, the Pirates movies, or first three anyway. I didn't like the fourth, The Expendables. I have 2 and 3, they're here somewhere as well. Any other films that kind of stand out? The Alien box set. I would recommend this. It's region free and has the better versions of the making of documentaries, so if anyone in the States, import that. Well worth it. Other kind of good films that I have: Only God Forgives, Synecdoche, New York, Close Encounters box, which is very good. I really should organise this now. Probably my project for the next couple of weeks is trying to break down exactly what I'm going to do with it. My David Lynch box set, Star Wars 71 is a fantastic film, The Big Short is a film I love. More up here then, on the top shelf. Including the Watchmen Ultimate Cut box set on Blu-ray, which is pretty good. And I also have the 4K I picked up at Christmas down here. Pity the director's cut never actually came out on 4K. It's always the Ultimate Cut. I have my Steel Tins cases up here. I kind of got big into them for about 6 or 8 months, and then I kind of just left, kind of got off them. I had a big pile of them to go on Amazon. I never actually pulled the trigger on them. Here I got all my artificial eye films, and these are all were known as the Sony Classics. I'm missing, I think it's 1 or 2. I think there's 20 in total, or is it 18? So get those. Here's my tiny Criterion collection. So I've Hunger, Tin Red Line, Paths of Glory, Days of Heaven, The Spy Came from the Cold, Tree of Life, the Benicio del Toro trilogy, and Christopher Nolan's first film, Following. Still under original seal packaging. I kind of made this shelf here kind of classic films, so like King Kong, JFK, all the Stanley Kubrick films, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Matinee, which is a great film I loved from when I was a kid. Von Ryan's Express, which is Frank Sinatra's answer to The Great Escape, except he sets it in Italy instead of getting out of a prison camp. They're on a train. The Eureka Masters of Cinema section, so the two Buster Keaton box sets, other fantastic like Jackie Chan's Project A 1 and 2, City Hunter, Police Story 1 and 2, also Drunken Master here. Some other good ones like Silent Running I love, Touch of Evil, Lifeboat with Alfred Hitchcock, Ace in the Hole with the late Kirk Douglas, one of his best performances. Shane, which is a great film with Alan Ladd. Stalag 17, which is a fantastic film with William Holden. For All Mankind, which is another fantastic film. And down here then I have more animations of all the Disney animation, into Pixar animation, and then into, sorry, hit the stop button there. So the Looney Tunes here, including Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, the documentary Extremes and In-Betweens about the life and works of Chuck Jones, the Looney Tunes Blu-rays, and then down here is more my anime kind of section, or Eastern animations of In This Corner of the World, Ergo Proxy, Commute Series, Cowboy Bebop, Your Name, Letter to Momo, Psychopaths, Summer Wars, the East of Eden series. I got these ones from Japan, like Metropolis and everything. And the only problem is there's no English subtitles or English voice track, and I didn't know that when I bought it at the time, because the website I bought it off was in Japanese. Though Ghost in the Shell actually does have English and English subtitles, and Steam Boy doesn't. This is the Japanese copy of Akira that I got, that has that fantastic surround sound thing that you need a really high-end system to do with the I can't remember what the actual thing is, but the True HD is just fantastic in it. It kind of uses LFE effects to really kind of mess with your head and your stomach. And then down on this shelf here is just more world cinema, if anything. So stuff like Battle Royale, House of Flying Dagger, Shoplifters, the Vengeance trilogy from Korea, Love Exposure, a lot of Beat Takeshi films, or Takeshi Kano if he wasn't in them. The Black Society trilogy from what's his name? Takeshi Miike, that's it. Takeshi Miike, Uncle Gumi, who can recall less lives, the Thai film that won the Palme d'Or a couple of years ago. Got Red Cliff, the John Woo film. I got this film called The Foundation of a Republic, which is about the Communist Party coming to power in China. Very pro-Mao movie, surprisingly. It has a kind of who's who of Chinese stars in it, including the likes of Zhang Ji, and I think Andy Lau and Jackie Chan are in it as well. In there. Other ones like the Troll Hunter, which is a great film from Norway, the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, Infernal Affairs. I got also City of God, Rust and Bone, The Hunt, Oliver Hirschspiegel's The Untergang. I also have the two Raid films here. I have to get that screw back in. And then down here is just mostly TV stuff on Blu-ray. So Rick and Morty, Catcher in the Cry, Modern Family, Veep. And down here is the likes of it's kind of dark, House of Cards, Breaking Bad, Downton Abbey, The Crown, Band of Brothers, The Pacific, Sherlock, Fleabag. Up here is my Ghost in the Shell shelf. So I have all the original films. They're kind of different versions of 1 and 2. This is the Japanese version of Standard Complex, their original first pressing Blu-rays. So it came in 4 box set. Each box set was like 100 something quid each, and they came out every 6 months. Here's the UK edition that I picked up at Christmas for $6.99 on Amazon in the sale. That's the Solid State Society box set, which also includes the 2 first series as films, but the English voice track has been changed, so I never rewatched them. Then I have the 2 Arise Blu-rays and the new movie, as they called it. And down here is my little documentary section. So stuff like Free Solo, Sinatra, All or Nothing at All, The Imposter, Amy, Searching for Sugar Man, Cobain, Montage of Heck, the original Planet Earth, Class 92, The Cameraman, which is a fantastic documentary about the life and work of Jack Cardiff, one of the best cinematographers ever. The documentary about Roger Ebert, one about a fantastic one about Bob Marley from Kevin MacDonald. Also the Woody Allen one, which is about 3 and a bit hours long, but quite interesting. There's kind of a few more down here, like the Louis Theroux documentaries, the Werner Herzog ones, OJ Made in America, Senna, which is great, Anvil, Armstrong, Closer to the Edge, which is fantastic. One that you actually can watch in 3D about the TT on the Island Man, the Armstrong Live, some concert movies, the King of Kong I have on DVD, and down here are all my Studio Ghibli films released by Studio Canal, so the Studio Canal, all the way up to When the Wind Rises. And also I got this in from Japan. It's in the it's about the making of Miyazaki's last film, When the Wind Rises, and The Tale of Princess Kaguya. Really good. And then down here is just kind of DVDs. I have a TV series of stuff like Alias, The Muppets, Defenders of the Earth, Faulty Towers, some Columbo box sets, The Simpsons, South Park, Live Aid is down there as well, I think, and Masters of the Universe. So that's basically the collection at the moment. It needs to be organized a bit better, but that's just something for me to do in the next couple of weeks. So that's really it. Thanks for watching, guys.